of something out there with me and Val Tignini. I'm Alan Steinfeld.
Hello.
I think it's really is something's out there.
Something's out there, but what's out there is not a UFO. It's some other kind of what they call alien type of thing, right?
But yes, but everyone's been waiting for this time of transformation. It's so strange that it kind of snuck up on us like this. It was
I know.
right.
Well, supposedly, this virus has been around since the summer in China, and then it really ramped up in December,
Mhm.
and now it's here and it's all over the world. What's crazy to me is how it spread so fast.
Well, but like we've been saying, we've been waiting for a time for the planet to come together, and this kind of, it wasn't aliens or anything like that. It was just something so small that brought everyone into focus. I think it's kind of miraculous. I mean, not
It
such
is.
a great way, but let's talk about the energetics that are coming in now, because you're so sensitive to that. What do you feel? And I feel we've taken a really strange timeline into some other destiny, but what are you feeling on the energetic aspect, like in your body?
Well, I mean, you said you already started it, that this virus is actually bringing us together as one, as a humanity rather than race, country, or whatever social status, right? Rich, poor, it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. It doesn't matter.
But it's not even
At the
about
end of the
getting the virus. It's about the awareness. If you have it or don't, it's just everywhere in the consciousness
well, well,
of.
that's what I'm saying. It's humbling people,
Mhm. Yes.
right? It's humbling all of us to
Mm.
the point where you have nowhere to go but to look into your spirituality. You must look into your spirituality, whatever that may mean.
Right. Well, I got three things that it was also doing that for sure, but it brings us to ourselves, right? And it's
Hmm.
bringing us to connect to nature more. Everyone's looking for herbal, natural remedies because there are no antibiotics that do anything. So we have to go back to nature.
Yeah, I agree. Like that, people like us will do that. People not like us will are just frantic and waiting for a vaccine or antibiotic or some sort of medicine, right? But I was speaking to my audience on Facebook and I said, you are your own healer. This is an opportunity for all of us to become our own healers. And that means that you need to do what you need to do to take care of yourself. It's so amazing that there's nothing out there right now to heal this.
It is strange. We do have to kind of go back to ourselves. I also want to say that on April 4th, for people who are watching, there'll be a huge collective Zoom room with lots of
Mhm.
healers, lots of people tuning in, connecting, that everyone's invited to. How can they find out about the link to that?
Yeah, so it's on Facebook, but I'm going to be putting it on my website as well. So it's called 44. Hold on, let's see.
April
It's
4th.
called, yeah, I just created it yesterday, so that's why it's not fresh in my mind. But it's on my Facebook page, but you can also find it on Alan's page, and it's um, 44 New Earth Collective Prayer Meditation. And it's hosted by Alan and I, and there will be many guest healers with amazing gifts.
Yeah, many guest healers and many people just tuning in, and everyone
Yes, and the
contributes.
collective is going to be amazing on this because everybody's a healer. See, my feeling is that we're all becoming healers and all of our gifts are being amplified, even if you don't know it.
Right. What time is it happening?
Oh,
I,
it's happening at 5 p.m. It's 2 hours long, and each guest healer will do a healing for 5 minutes. And these are like amazing healers. I want to say la creme of the creme, but I'm trying to get more. So if you're interested as a healer, please let us know.
Yeah, no, I'm inviting more people. I'm inviting a lot of people that I think could really contribute. The other thing I want to just talk to you about is the energy in the field. Like there's a lot of people going into fear, but there's also a lot of connection with people, a lot friendlier, even though we're more distant. There's like we're all in this together, and there's an opening of people's hearts. That's sort of what I'm feeling here.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. People are definitely opening their hearts. They're becoming more compassionate. They're becoming more softer because, you know, whatever's happening, you just have to be, again, it's a humbling process. It really is. But then there are people that are becoming more fearful, and that fear takes over with anxiety and jealousy and resentment or whatever that may mean.
Especially if you
And
watch the news all day. That's all. You won't even want to step out of your house. But
I totally agree.
that's because they dwell, their business is fear. That's what the news is for. I mean, it's great to be careful, great to be informed, but you don't have to listen to it 24 hours a day. I almost got into that. I was like listening to MSNBC and this, and it's like I just had to shut it. Okay, I heard it. Why do I need to hear it again? Let's
Right. Unless it's like true breaking news where it's like you have to evacuate the city or something. Like it's the same old news over and over and over again. You know, don't panic. Don't, you know, the rumors of this rumor. Like who cares about the rumors? Just give me the facts.
But what are you getting in your body? Because I feel like you're an instrument of sensitivity. Like your physical body can pick up the vibratory field when you tune in to like the physical body. What kind of energy and information is coming to you?
Well, this is a time where we are rebuilding our crystalline body, which is the Christos in us. We are becoming more crystallized, so we're connecting more to that Christ consciousness.
Mm.
And you know, it's not dogmatic. Doesn't come from religion. This is the Christ consciousness that is. This is like connected to the universal source, and it's coming in as a clear information to some of us, and then some of us is not as clear. Like our radio signal is not as tuned up.
Well, it's coming to the crown, though, the corona.
Coming through the crown, absolutely, yes.
That's why this is such a strange time. It's and it's a time
Right.
to allow the new frequencies in through the crown.
It is, and this is why I have these like minor headaches every day, since it's ramped up in this area. Like constantly feeling like I have a crown around my head like this, and you know, corona means crown in Spanish and Italian and Latin.
Mm.
So it is coming through the crown, and that's, you know, the Christ consciousness. That's where it pours through. It comes through the crown, and so some people are going to have massive spiritual awakenings, and
Yes,
they're not going to even realize what the
I
heck is
think
going on.
I think the planet is having a massive spiritual awakening. And
Absolutely, this is why it had to affect the whole planet, because that's what needed to happen. This is 2020. It's an epic year.
right. So
It's
I think
bound. It's
on the other side of it, everyone just can't wait to get through it. But I think like be in this like sacred time of like yourself, and something magical I think will be on the other end of this. I think the
yeah.
world will change for sure. And it's up to us to see how we want that change to be. I mean, I don't know. I have my hopes and expectations, but it could be part of the world we've all been hoping for in a way as we get through this.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the people that are getting the coronavirus, they are suffering, but it's kind of like a dark night of the soul for them without them even realizing.
Right.
And then the ones that needed to perish, they just needed to get a new body because that body wasn't able to crystallize.
Yeah, I think it's a dark night of the soul for everyone, for
Yeah.
corporations, for the old structures that haven't been functioning, the greedy corporations, you know, everyone has to go to a new level. And
Yeah.
so this,
And it's really, if you think about it, it's really all about money.
that's what kept the old system in place. And now money doesn't mean anything or what it did anymore. And so,
No, it's all about health now. And so I was activated in the thymus chakra this past year, 2019, in France. And that chakra is connected to love, compassion, and your health, because it's the thyroid, right? And
right.
your health is, so that chakra came later. I had the 7 chakras light up, but then this chakra came later, amongst other chakras. But the point is that this chakra is what needs to be activated for people right now. We need to have love, compassion for others, and we need to pay attention to our health, because everything else is just ancillary.
Yeah, this is, it always has been, but now
Mm-hmm.
people are realizing, oh yeah, I want to eat better. I want to take care of ourselves. But I did see that alcohol sales are way up. Did you see that?
Oh, really? How do you know?
Someone told me that. I don't drink alcohol or even wine, but someone
No,
told me,
neither do I.
wow, the wine stores are really having a good business. I mean, it's okay if people want to numb themselves out. I think this is more of a time for us to stay as awake and as conscious and aware.
Yeah, to be present. Like, this is an opportunity for us to be present in the present moment, and and really go in.
Mm,
We have a lot of time in our hands, so it's really just an opportunity to go inside and say, hey, you know what? What is it that I need to look at here?
mm.
What is it do I need to fix with my health, with my life in general?
Exactly. It's exciting that we all have this opportunity together as a planet to do that. I don't think there could have been any other situation that would have brought us together like this. The aliens wouldn't have. People would have been freaking out in fear, and it's definitely not the UN or peace or any of those political things. This is like something for each individual to stay connected to the whole and open their crown and let in the higher frequencies and be the best person they can be. This is a restart.
Mm.
It's like the reset button for each of us and society. It's a magical time. It's a time of shamanic initiation.
It is a magical time. And yes, that reset is, I totally resonate with that, that we are resetting. Like, there's so many things that were happening before the coronavirus really hit us here. Like, I think a lot of people were worried about this year because this, I don't know about for you or for our audience, that this year has been very strange from the start.
What way? Where? How do you see
It's
that?
just been slow. Energy's been slow and not really active. It's like it hasn't been an active energy. It's been a like kind of day by day. Let's see what happens day by day, and then also very but also very like creative. A very creative energy going in like inside and putting out things more and more. But it's a very inward energy.
Right. So it's
2020,
preparing us
very
for that.
inward.
And
I'm
then,
sorry.
so something was kind of telling us to go inward even before
Yeah,
this
it
happened.
was it was totally brewing already as soon
Yeah.
as that shift came. And I talked about this in some of my newsletters, but I think we talked about this in
Mm,
our last podcast. But what I feel right now is that what we're going through right now, it's kind of like it's very interesting because there's this period of time, 40 days of Lent,
mm,
and it's a time to go inward. And then afterwards you resurrect, is the resurrection of Christ, which to me is just it's a symbolic time. that we are all doing that in this 40-day period without like really trying, because now we have to go inside, and afterwards we will resurrect. We will resurrect into our Christed selves.
I
And
think
it's
that's
just a matter of
happening.
time.
The crown is opening. We're becoming crystallized. We are bringing in new energies, because whether you're affected by this or not, the energetics of the planet are shifting. So we're all awakening to be something that we've never been before.
Yes, Alan. So the whole planet is shifting. There's been bamboos, monkeys, and all kinds of elk and deer coming through cities that
Oh,
it
really?
hasn't happened in years. And
Wow.
like in Venice, they have dolphins coming through the canals because they're not using the canals, and swans. Like this hasn't happened in I don't think humanity itself in history that we know of has ever seen this happen.
That's right. The air is getting cleaner. People are using less cars. There's less factories. The environment itself is being reset. They say New York City air is cleaner than it's ever been. So maybe every 2 weeks out of a year, we should go into this period, and just so to remind ourselves as part of this new tradition. I think,
Alan, I'm starting to say, if in the invite of the New Earth Collective prayer meditation, the last line is Namaste Home Movement.
yes.
Let's just stay home every 2 weeks. I love it.
Oh, namaste home. I get it. That's cute. And I think we'll be okay. I mean,
I think so too.
I think, well, I think I'm happy you're doing so well and radiating that uplifting energy, the
Thank you.
Mary Magdalene energy.
Thank you.
Well, you are bringing something in with that. Do you feel that?
Well,
Dimitri?
yes, of course. We're all being amplified at this time. All the healers are coming forth and amplifying even more in their archetype selves, in their healer selves, whatever that may mean.
Mm.
We're all being like, we're all trying to come to the surface here. The healers have to come forth like soldiers.
And everything that's been in the way, I think, is a time for us to work through that. So, and then the people who've been activated already, it's a time for another level of activation. So, I'm just here with my little kitty. This me and Gabriel.
Hi, Gabriel.
Gabriel, there. Say hello. There we go.
I didn't know you still had Gabriel.
Of course. Where would he go?
I don't know.
He's my best friend through these times.
He just wanted to say hi.
So we will keep this series going, and everyone come to our April 4th non-local party and celebration and Zoom. And what else do you have coming up now? You have some other stuff planned, right?
Well, I have everything is online now because I had to cancel my New York retreat. But I'm having this program. It's called the Magdalene Tribe, and you can just go to magdalenetribe.com. Or if you want to look at my other programs, it's on valsecrets.com.
And what is the Magdalene Tribe? What happens?
Well, the Magdalene Tribe is a group, a circle of people, and it doesn't exclude any gender, to amplify their consciousness through esoteric wisdom, the Pistis Sophia and the Gnostic text, but also through the divine feminine. So it's almost like a long class, a class of like all these different downloads through words, sounds, and energy.
And stuff you download, right?
Yes. So sometimes it's not really words, it's just something that I transmit, but every month there's a package of things that I provide so that people can learn from this information, but also be upgraded through this period of ascension.
Do you have a quick download for us now? Any,
Let's see.
if you just something.
I could do a light language.
Yes.
Raistirida barastakatiasus. Sosakatarastaktirataramarastat. Harasakatarosh. Staratira parastaktiranost. Trastira parashatatai. Arasokototona manakatira stafaraya orono. Troshirira kororaista. Parastakatoshananakata. Hasasakafiata. Trastakato. Hastakati aranamosh. Hadosh. Kadosh, Kadosh.
Kadosh means holy in Hebrew.
It just comes out of my mouth. I don't even know what I say, but I do know that Kadosh means holy.
Yes. Well, thank you for the holy energy blessings. And okay, we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Yes, Alan. Have a great time and be safe in New York City.
Yes, and we'll do more too. We'll look for us on April.
Yeah, let's do these more and more since we're namasteing home.
And we're going to do some interviews also with that woman that the
Yeah, Serene.
What's the name of her book again? The Womb Awakening, right?
Yes.
Look for
So
that.
stay tuned, guys.
Okay.
And we'll talk more about ET stuff. Actually, I just want to say one more thing. I'm curious to see if there's any crop circles.
Well, I'm curious. The crop circles don't come out until the crops start growing, so it won't be till May the earliest. But in May, we'll see. Maybe I'll look at the old crop circles to see if there's anything.
Yeah, any information in regards to the coronavirus.
All I can say to people is keep their crown open so they don't have to internalize it, and then let the light come in and let that move through you and out. And we're all connected. So thank you. And this is really a time for each of us. It's a sacred, it's a shamanic initiation. It's a time for us to be reborn. So thank you.